Hey y'all, I'm here to clarify this story. It's not all true. I'm sure that you all want to think it's all true because it's a good story. But what actually happened was, it was not a party. You weren't coming to a party. You must have been misinformed. This was a cookout for the neighbors. The grandmother in the video that she's talking about is my neighbor and my son's neighbor. And the friend that she has 3 children. So together we decided to do fireworks, which the grandmother bought, and I did the food. And we did it at Jake's house because he's got the biggest piece of property for us to do it on. Well, while Jake, my other son, and I are outside putting the slip and slide together for the 3 kids, somebody random pulls up through his driveway. And the neighbor says, "Oh, that's my son's friend. She's bringing him back." Well, we realized that a strange lady that we have never seen before is walking into Jake and Stasia's house. So I do what anybody would do. I go in to see what's going on. Well, the grandmother, the neighbor, and this new lady is standing there. And I said, "Hey, who are you? Like, we've never met you." And she said, "Oh, I was invited by the neighbor." And the neighbor said, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I didn't think to ask you all. You all don't know her." And I said, "Well, this is making Jake a little uncomfortable. He hasn't met you. Y'all haven't been introduced. Do you all care to come outside?" Because nobody was in the house except for the neighbor, the neighbor's mom, and the new lady that nobody has ever met before. So we get up this morning to a bombarded amount of comments, nasty comments, and this is not what happened at all. And if she would be willing, I wouldn't mind at all to do a TikTok for you all so we both could explain what really happened last night. So if you've got any questions, please reach out. Jake Hicks did not have anything to do with this. He was in another room. He went in to go to the bathroom. The only person that was in that kitchen was the grandma, the neighbor, the lady that nobody has ever seen before around here, and myself. That's it. So if you're going to tell a good story, make sure that you put a little bit of truth in there. Please. Thank you.
I am not a mean person. My husband is not a mean person. We are not mean people. Neither is my mother-in-law. We simply did not know who this person was that come into our house unannounced to not a party. Let's clarify. This was not a party. This was a get-together of people who knew each other, okay? And just because we didn't know her doesn't mean that she couldn't have stayed and hung out. We just didn't want her in our house, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. So to you people that are getting on TikTok and all my social medias, first of all, or my husband's or my mother-in-law's, so forth, so on, and trying to bully us, I don't care. I really don't. Because you don't know the story, you weren't here, and for you to feel like you have to be behind the phone to bully somebody else that you don't even know about, that says a lot about you, not me. And one more thing. We did apologize. My husband did call her directly and apologize to her, and she didn't want to accept that answer, okay? She didn't want to accept that we were sorry, that we hurt her feelings. She wanted to get on TikTok and use it to her advantage and try to make us look like bad people, and then have half the world, or so forth, so on, hate us too, to get into the rewards program. Seriously?